our country. Security and scrutiny of the IOC, and if that city wins, it hosts the whole world. China's leaders are trying to convince the world that things have changed, that conditions are improving in China, and that Beijing should be the site of the Summer Games in the year 2000. Sunday Edition's Craig Paisley now on China's Olympic obsession.
The message is everywhere. The world is being beckoned. An epic-making games in a legendary city. 1 billion warm hearts welcome the world. It's a greeting to outsiders and a not-so-subtle command to the people of Beijing and all of China. You will support Beijing's bid for the 2000 Olympic Games. It's the way things are done in this land. There is no middle ground. China believes it's not only the obvious choice. With 22% of the world's population, it's the only choice for the 2000 Summer Olympics. It's challenging the world to come and see what's actually happening within these communist borders.
Making the effort to attract the Olympics to China, the Chinese are themselves changing. The changes that they have to bring about means that this is not just sort of a smokescreen. They have to implement some changes, and it'll be very difficult then to sort of backtrack on these. Quite clearly, when they say that a more open China will welcome the Olympics, yes, it will require a more open China to welcome the Olympics. They realize that, and they're going to have to make some adjustments for that.
And the Chinese will have to make those adjustments acceptable to the world. A world that still has an image of Beijing, not caring what the international community thinks.
The people's fight for freedom just 4 years ago here in Tiananmen Square was not only lost, it made the situation worse. Now that the government is fighting for its own economic freedom, it's being forced to give the people of China more rights, more mobility, and a chance to speak their minds. Despite those gains, democracy is still a world away. On the streets of Beijing, people look to the banners for hope. They are convinced the Olympics will accelerate positive change, change that will reshape their lives.
最多的一个国家，而且作为奥运会在中国举办吧，对于中国人的素质来讲，将来以后的这各个方面，包括经济领域的建设，都有相当的好处的。所以中国人民特别盼望的这个奥运会在中国举行。
和以前是不会重复，就是一个国家越来发展越向上吧，一般到时候越发展成为我们中国是在世界成为一个很有权力的强国吧。
富起来了吧？你看人民都生活水平提高了，一般除了坐汽车还有小轿车，在以前我们根本就看不到那个小轿车，坐不了。现在我们就可以坐，白金的油箱也可以坐，大型商场好衣服也可以穿。你像以前就不行，这就说明了国家都在发展。怕奥运是人民各个人的心里的一个愿望，希望能够实现。
But there are still political prisoners being held without being charged. Families are still only allowed to have one child, and that means many pregnancies are intentionally aborted because the fetus is female. Is the change for real, or is the Olympic bid providing China an opportunity to focus attention where it wants?
If you've got two attitudes, you simply walk away from it, and as I say, watch 1/4 of mankind, then continue to do these things. Or what you can do is a process of education. Now, a lot of what we're, like for gender manipulation is a very good case in point. Gender manipulation in China is not the product, for instance, of a government of the last 50 years. It goes back literally thousands of years in Chinese history, where girls were not considered to be as valuable as boys because they could not work as hard in the field. It takes a long time to change this. Where you find the greatest abuses is actually away from Beijing. It's in the countryside, where in fact the central government does not have direct control.
For centuries, the people of China struggled to build this Great Wall. Today, it stands as a tribute to their relentless persistence. In the future, they will need that same persistence to tear down the walls that stand in the way of freedom.
For Sunday Edition, I'm Craig Paisley in China.
And while some of the walls in China may indeed be coming down, others are going up. The Sunday edition of a Hong Kong newspaper is reporting that China has issued harsh new laws on prostitution in an effort to stop sexually transmitted diseases. Under the new decree, prostitutes and their customers can be held for up to 2 years for health checks and to attend morality classes.
Share the magic. The Big Sister and Big Brother Society present Dream Home number 12. Located in St. Albert, this fully furnished and professionally decorated Landrex home is valued at over $344,000. This dream home can be yours when you share in the magic. Tickets $25 each or 3 for $60. 4 early bird draws. Draw number 1 is Sunday, September 12th for a 94 Safari extended family van. Buy your tickets today. Visit the Dream Home or call 441-6333. Use your Visa or MasterCard.
Say, I ordered pepperoni and onions on this pizza. I can't taste them. I can't even see them.
They're just cut small.
Small? How small?
Very small.
Very small?
Very, very small.
That small?
Infinitely small. Small.
Want big toppings on your pizza? Really big? Try the new Chunky Style Pizza from Pizza Hut. It's got tons of big, thick, chunky toppings for taste you can actually see.
Hey, I don't believe it. I see one.
Where?
Boop. Hey. Just kidding.
For taste you can see, new Chunky Style Pizza from Pizza Hut. And nothing but.
Unless you spend a small fortune, all you get from most car companies is bare bones. But in Hyundai's More Car for Your Cash event, you get quality features, like more room than Camry or Accord from this luxurious Sonata, only $11,995. Or enjoy sporty performance from the Scoop for only $10,495. Both with no charge automatic and one of the best warranties. Hyundai's More Car for Your Cash event. Feature for feature, your best value. No bones about it.
You wouldn't read half a book. You don't look at half a newspaper. You wouldn't watch half a TV. Why settle for half the story? Find out not only what's going on, but why. Get the whole picture. Watch The World Tomorrow. It views today's issues from a perspective based on the Bible.
Watch The World Tomorrow, Sunday at 11 a.m.
Well, it's that time again, time for our Sunday edition panel. And joining us this week in Vancouver, Bill Good, who hosts BC's leading open line show on CKNW Radio. In Montreal, Pauline Couture, the distinguished columnist with the Globe and Mail.